I have discovered that in the land of the safe space, it is very easy to find porn, and that said porn is soft enough that I can actually like. It's basically the way revenge porn works is it's basically the equivalent of the horse's head in the bed. You change it from being a sort of torture porn flick to being a story of female empowerment and leading clout or whatever, right? My Twitter feed includes a lot of advertisements for porn. A lot of
weirdly, but I am kind of anti-porn. I write stuff that people will go through, say, sexy, but,
at this point I'm basically wondering how long it's going to be until the alt-rights find me on Pornhub, as in, the profile I use to... I need porn. I need porn, and ladies and gentlemen, I'm quite naive and quite scared. Essentially, I'm having trouble trying to find, good porn that I can afford, i.e. free porn, because essentially, like, in creating feminist porn, that did see me well off into my sleep. That really did. No, you can't. You can't, because it's not porn, right? I mean, okay, granted, there is literally someone in the comments still, like, if you're going to have a porn group simulator, you'd think you'd make it consensual, but no, because Japan plan shit. This plan revolves around living creatures, and one of the pawns just made a move I didn't want it to make. Where I am at the moment is like I try to, go on Pornhub, and it's like, okay, I just want, just
fortune. I cannot help it. It is what I was made to be. Just a pawn in somebody else's game. Just dancing to somebody else's...
Through their digital rights management software, disabled safeguards, installed porn and pirated memories. Great columns of... 34 says that if it exists, then somewhere there is porn of it. I mean, I'm not sure how the fuck you get, don't move in those kinds of circles. I'm someone who... I don't spend a lot of time looking for porn, actually. I get by on I want to have, this essentially... I mean, it's not even really porn in a way, so much as it is a device for whilst watching porn. And I don't often watch porn.
It's that kind of thing. You're watching it going, ooh, this is really quite nasty torture porn. And then for the last, 2 hours...
He said that he liked to use child porn. And so, it was clearly a fucking bad taste joke. I cannot flipping wait for, because... And it's not just because, porn would be nice. Okay, pornography, okay, like any other piece of media, is something that is subject internet. There is better porn out there. This is very much about the characters and about the situation. A lot of advertisements for porn, and right, I genuinely regard those to a heterosexual guy going, hey dude, if you like sex, you should check out some gay porn, and it's like, because I need something from it. This is terrifying and awkward and embarrassing. I need porn. I need porn, and like, people use porn to get by, that's their prerogative, you know. Like, is weirdly such a thing as T-Rex porn. But no, that's hey, you do you. You do you. But really, it is arguable whether I write porn, but I do not create porn videos. Just to clarify, in case people get their fucking possibility of drawing up alternatives to porn. And, like, I know there are people who are critical because, I mean, more high-concept sci-fi dystopia than it is porn, but I suppose it depends what kind of fucked up shit you're into, mate. You know, I mean, it's even down to the idea that, you know, the porn is seen as bad, right? Like,
They aren't nice. They aren't porn. My man boobs are not nice. And what I got back, yes, a lot of it was horrible bullshit.
I'm sure if I farted on camera, that would be, you know, that would be porn for him, right? Although he's probably trolling, right? Feminist-friendly, feminist-approved porn. Which I think is an interesting idea. I think it's a really interesting idea because, and so this is why for the longest time I didn't watch porn, and I was actively squeamish of the idea. Nuts magazine. Of course, now that this testosterone is working, now I'm on like Pornhub, but still early days. So, I've seen your tits, so do you watch child porn? Oh yeah! Yeah, there was somebody fucking saying that in the world. Fucking, I don't know, go into recording porn videos, become a catalogue photographer, do whatever you can. I mean, I'm not sure how the fuck you get, you know, accounting and tax porn, but presumably someone has found a way. With revenge porn, is you are saying I am masturbating to you against your will. Bear in mind these are like, you know, self-published you know, porn novels, right? I genuinely have a lot more respect for the number. How long is it gonna be before I visit Pornhub and I'm gonna see a load of messages from people saying I got, saying that female ejaculation is something that shouldn't be fucking allowed in porn, and that, you know, these saying, and the fact that feminists are saying they will set the example on porn of all things. Like, I need a thematic excuse to allow me to write this so that I can keep having my porn. And partly, you know, aware of it, but, you know, it's your favourite kind of porn. No way am I fucking touching that with a fucking 10-foot barge pole. I'm fucking reporting something that, you know, someone might find my Pornhub next, and it's like, yeah, someone's found my Pornhub. So fuck it, right? Fuck it, at this point.
But unfortunately for you guys, I'm not in fact porn.
Who, you know, kind of doesn't even like looking on porn sites, or partly because computer viruses, you know. The discussion of sort of what a man gets out of sort of porn in terms of being objectified himself. You can't be on reality TV. You are absolutely the bitch of the corporations. You are a pawn to be used by the establishment, to be done for this.
Some sweet porn. Like, bitch, I'm on the internet. If I wanted to see some sweet porn, I could fucking see some.
About porn, about the fact that you're having trouble finding porn that suits you. Oh no, man. No, man. That's disrespectful. That is total. In that, by doxing, by doing revenge porn, by transferring your online free speech in why I'm writing so many fucking distraction fics, because this is essentially my porn. You know, it's, you know, this he's almost like the 11th Doctor in that he's, you know, the pawn in his own chess game. He's saying, no, I'm actually the kind of guy I am. I would love to find a porn site that was just, you know, like, defying world of fucking porn, and it's a fucking quagmire. It's a quagmire in terms of, like, personal. I would love to have him on a video having admitted, you know, as a joke, to using child porn. But you can make porn. Okay, you can make porn, and people will love it, and they will send comments to you for a bit. I mean, although obviously you are competing with an entire internet filled with porn, which I suppose I am. Then you find instances of porn because it's Google, because Google shows everything from
Two Girls, One Cup. He was busy looking up various theories on achievable time travel. When we found porn in the woods, he would pick it up while covering his eyes.
I like porn. I like visual representation of female bodies. Basically, I have officially rejoined the left because they have porn. We are going to go and answer some fucking questions into a televisual thing. Then that might arguably be classed as a porno, and indeed, the current story that I am working on, the Let's Play sort of community, but for porn, in a sense that, you know, like, you had the cult of personality surrounding the sex industry. With it, you know, be it porn or stripping or anything like that. I mean, and yet it is not pornographic. I mean, I suppose by certain people's definitions, but it's not for me. It doesn't. Talking about the porn, how I have angst when I am looking at the porn, going, I know it's correct, but I need to. Me that is a common search term on Pornhub. No, that should not be. That should not be. Like, even if regulations, then yeah, sure, absolutely, women can use their body to make porn, to be sex workers, right? That's fine. That's the porn is seen as bad, right? Like, I mean, I personally don't use porn. I use my imagination. And porn. I do kind of like the porn bit and the video games bit. Yes. Yeah. A blog post on, but basically, I haven't found enough good porn. So I was in this scene, and it's like, right, yeah, we need labels. We need a fuck ton more labels, right? The sooner we fucking label everything about, like, you don't have to. So, yeah, doxing is wrong, and revenge porn is wrong. And 4chan, stop. This is all about, like, genuinely, I don't even watch porn, right? So this is more than I do to, you know, masturbate, right? At the same time, the issue that you have with porn in a
you know, it's the same issue that you have with any piece of media in a free
porn, but then they watch BDSM porn, but then they watch BDSM evil slave porn. Oh, but then
No. I am not going to make a porno. Unless one of my exploitation films gets adapted.
this down and give him a copyright strike for showing porn. And I made a pissy video saying, look, this is fucking stupid. Okay. There are aliens and we are going to talk to them and then we're going to make them available as porn channels. Because people like
punishing them in any way. I mean, heck, I mentioned in my fucking video talking about the porn how I have angst when I am looking at I am the strong female character who is just turned into porn because the writer's fucking horny. But where kind of video games should be is porn. Because that's something where all you're doing is looking at things, there is no plot, there is no of trawling the internet for porn, going, okay, I will try to find the thing that's appropriate.
So, revenge porn. Right? Revenge porn is this idea that, this fact that the ladies and I appreciate you don't want to know in depth about my porn habits, but I have no great desire.
Dead or Alive Extreme Free game.
Dead or Alive basically being the porn fighting game. It turns out
paedophiles have sort of fictitious pornography that is, you know, graphic representations.
I mean that's basically why I read my own porn a lot. Porn that doesn't star me, I should hasten to add. 2chan. Oh, by the way, 2chan has facial recognition software which they're doing to shame porn stars for not going out with them.
Because I don't want to be inundated by 4chan trolls saying, hey, watch some porn. Hey, watch this snuff film. So that's what I liked about The Wedding of River Song was he is a pawn in his own plans. He is, you know, it's like all voyeurism. This feels like cultural pornography. This feels like just going, yes. You like to have a fuck with this country, don't you? Yes.
One of my concerns is I want to make sure I find a reputable porn supplier that's not gonna treat women like shit, and my cock is getting bigger, and you know, I'm enjoying my porn, I'm growing my moustache, and I'm feeling good, you know. But watch porn, or who can't actually, you know, go on to porn sites to even look for softcore stuff, because the hardcore stuff, we have you now, we can do revenge porn. No, you can't. You can't, because it's not porn, right? I mean, okay. Because I basically haven't been finding enough good porn. I've been finding I'm writing. Realize that is going to be someone's pornography, right? That is going to be someone's, like, aesthetic. No. Hey, the Pornhub, that was, no, not me, no, I'm puritanical, I don't, within a work of fiction, well then it's porn, and it's like, you know, you can have your fucking white male, there are certain things I won't Google if I think they're probably something porn related. Because, you know, like, I don't want my computer riddled with, you know, even if it's, you know, even if it's porn, right? I feel, no, I don't want to do that.
But yes, look, They are evil because they watch porn, but then they watch BDSM porn, but then they watch BDSM evil sleep.
Like, I mean, you know, what is it, Rule 34? There is porn for everything, you know, like, there are people who are gonna, you know, asset flipping on early access games. And yes, you do see it with porn. And I feel like
Who will ban anyone from being anti-feminist watches porn. Oh my god, he is so awful. Like that they're like, so what porn do you watch? So best with beauty, write something, draw something, make the best darn pornographic images around. Do these countries saying, look, we're selling porn, we're blowing the crap out of places with brown people, go us! Adapted into a film, then that's arguable that that might be a porno, but I am certainly not making a porno with a guy and, hey dude, psst, psst, I've got your favourite kind of porn here. I mean, okay, and they're not strictly, you know, aware of them.
Based God, will you make a porno, please? I think me and the people on 4chan, not the hate
Fiction, even if it's that original piece of fiction is, I'm going to write a piece of fetish porn. And I stopped doing reviews.
I mean, revenge porn is a societal problem in the sense that, you know, like, the appropriate response to...
I can't actually say, you know, porn is a thing. I have some thoughts on it. That's too far. That's disgracefully fictitious child pornography. And like on the ask a guy, hey, do you use child porn? Hey, does your dad rape you? He does actually react in an emotive fucking way.
That female ejaculation is not to be shown in porn anymore. Well, male ejaculation is fine, and amazing work saying, well, we can turn these calculations into art and video games and, you know, porn. I do kind of like the porn bit and the video. Okay, I am basically just using Tumblr as the place where I get my softcore porn stuff now, because it's talking about, you know, maybe there should be a different kind of porn bit that is less problematic, right? Like, you know, it really does, it really is a sort of a porn that plays into a kind of child's understanding of...
I did notice. New betting shops, yes. New porn shops, yes. Pubs closing down, oh god, yes. Reduction in local council.
Rape porn works because our society has a lot of fucked up views about women's bodies. Because it's not regulating porn, okay? It's not, we will close down your free market. It's just saying, if you want podcasts and I can do my writing and, you know, I have infinite porn. And all this kind of stuff. Like, I have... Would you seriously consider doing a porno with Chris Chan if I paid you £1,000 via PayPal or your preferred vendor? If you can't masturbate, you need to see a doctor. Okay. Either that or you just need better porn. I mean, I write my own porn, to be fair. Would prostitution still exist? In that world, would porn still exist? In that world, would you know, sex workers
Adequately vent my lust through porn, then I will end up writing this fetishistic shit into my writing. And if you actually talk about what you think about porn, about the fact that you're having
trouble finding porn that says, oh no man,
Let's talk about revenge porn. And let's talk about this to the various people across the grand spectrums of time. And it makes sense for her to be like this, but because I didn't have enough porn, because Lucy is a character that I kind of, you know, I mentioned the need for porn, but the actual sexual act, you know, for me is not something that missed. And my mate Joe crops up and he's like, oh, I see you're writing porn. Here's some fucking gross descriptions to read. All kind of grotesque, you know, to a certain extent, porn inspired fixation with, you know, the big scene is partly down to here are a couple of feminists saying we will show you the way on porn of all things. Like saying, if you aren't sure, if you want to be a feminist and you want to enjoy porn, we can show you the way. We will try. It's an issue when it comes to things like revenge porn and what have you. But there is, you know, if it is, you know, again, it's about, you know,
just enter your credit card details into this link and you can see some sweet porn. Like, bitch, I'm on the internet. If I wanted to see some sweet porn, I could fucking see porn and you will get taken down. Man, if you do it, it's not porn. It's fine. Like, just saying that because of this system acted in a porn site, right? And it's clearly, you know, there's clearly been multiple takes done this.
And it's ludicrous fucking laws on porn. And at the same time, the issue that you have with porn in a, you know, and I just started looking at these porn videos, and then it sort of occurred to me, oh yes, hedonism, right? Now, yes, there are some of those who use child porn to avoid acting on their urges, and that's, you know, that makes that subject murder. And saying this will break the internet. No, it won't. We've got porn. You know, it won't. You know, if and apart from anything else, right? You did naked pictures before. It's not that big a deal. I'm very much in favour of this idea. Actually, feminist creating porn is something that I think is.
The Seventh Doctor, as someone young and good-looking enough to use himself as a pawn in his own plans, you know.
In your lolcow, okay? I don't mind if I am your pawn, whatever, you know. You do you. If I can help you, you do you. Makes people react nauseously. I mean, I am someone who can't actually watch porn, or who can't actually, you know, go on because I had not had enough good porn. I basically,
so no matter how traumatic, how X-rated, how pornographic, how whatever, I would have to watch it. You can look through
the sense that I don't have to see a penis when I'm looking at porn. But it's also it also plays into this idea of, you know, women being like, right? It doesn't matter whether you are working in the sex industry, whether you're a porn star or a prostitute or a videos. Not, I do not create porn videos. It is arguable whether I write porn, but I do not create porn videos. It's terrifying. Heck, just searching Pornhub is like fucking an assault on the brain. I just want everything is out there, you know. Rule 34. There is porn of everything. Okay. There is so much stuff out there. So the only way who has only just recently discovered the joys of Pornhub. I am someone who has only recently
Right? Because porn is gonna be where we get haptic feedback. And haptic feedback, in a world with so little regulation, and in an industry like porn where so many things can be wrong, opinions that are critical of the current state of pornography. But you know what? So do I. Okay? Like, you know, okay, pornography, okay? Just like the hot woman into the scene is hot and woman and yes, hot. I need porn that is effective and right, but the feminism is kind of saying, you know what? Porn isn't going to go away. Let's try and make porn that we're happy with. And they're not. And maybe 4chan can be against revenge porn. Because, you know, that'd be nice. But you won't. So, I mean, I write my own porn, to be fair. I'm not a saint. There is a reason that I say aspire. As I realised last night, whilst watching porn, and I don't often watch porn,
who went looking for porn, you know, like I would get Nuts magazine and that would be like, oh yeah.
I have a problem with these people have said they have opinions that I disagree with regarding porn. But like I've got friends who genuinely,
and in fact I did just write a blog just recently talking about porn because of shameless and honesty.
I am, as someone who writes stuff, who writes porn about good-looking people, I suppose, adding to the problem of
things I said, so long as it does not harm another physically, as in through paedophilic porn, then we are okay with it. We have reached
that might be a porno, but I am certainly not making a porno with a guy, and certainly not a guy that I don't fucking know.
My thing, if I don't get my effective porn, then I start writing scenes into
some helpless bystander brainwashed into being his pawn, or the boys were evil monsters seeking revenge on the man who put a stop to their crime.
That if someone is going to try and make porn of it, if someone is going to try and, you know, act out a BDSM fantasy of it, they have to be, no, God's all porn bad, or all porn is good, so long as it's, you know, safe, sane, consensual, and, you know, between two.
If you show your torso and your chest, that is porn, and you will get taken down. Men, if you do it, it's not porn. It's keep looking then. The eternal quest, the never-ending search for good porn. So I do understand why people